Sawadika everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to create this type of rose carving from radish. You have this first layer is wavy petals of fact, and then the inside is rolling edge of rose carving. You see how the petals is rolling the edge down here. So I hope you can enjoy this technique. So let's get started. Let me put this aside. I'm using the daikon radish. Mine's pretty big here size, so I already cut my first flower out. So the second I will cut about an inch to an inch and a half. It depends how large the size of your radish and how tall you want your flower to be. I will say about here. Okay, since mine is not the in piece, so the both side here there's about the same size. It's kind of flat, so this edge is need to be trimmed down. So what you need to do, you're gonna go ahead and trim this edge if you are in the middle piece, just like I have here. I'm not peeling my radish here to keep the skin on, because when you carve it, it will eventually cut out and trim it off anyway, so you don't need to be peel off the skin. Okay, now once you have this shape here, then what you need to do is you're gonna cut. If you can eyeball it and you feel like the petals might be uneven, what you need to do is you need to make a mark on the bottom here, so you can hit letter Y, which means you kind of estimate one section about here, like a Y shape, V shape. I don't know, you can see there, and then draw the tail of the Y, and then you split that half, so you get 5 sections. Okay, 5 petals. I don't know, you can see that or not. Anyway, if you kind of know what I'm saying, that's what I have done. And then each section you're gonna go ahead and cut a scoop cut, a wavy scoop cut. Tilt your vegetable, not like this and not like that, kind of tilt it to the angle, and then you're gonna start from your mark here. You're gonna scoop cut 1 down, up, and then down. It's okay you went a little over the line, because the second one will overlap the first cut. Then you take, let me go a little bit more, I want it a little longer, my petals. Then take the knife, tip of your knife, follow that shape. Okay, and then curve it down and go back and trim it out. Now I can see where I'm at. Trim it underneath. Okay, can you see there? Now the second cut, you're gonna tuck your knife underneath here. Scoop cut, down, up, and then down. Again, you see the second cut here, the second mark. Okay, then again insert a knife, thin slice, follow the shape that you cut, trim it out. Can you see there? See the petal shape is going? Okay. Let me trim this area so you can see it. See there? Okay. Again. You can go this way if you want, but I'm not comfortable, so I'm going this way. Whichever directions you're going is up to you. If you're comfortable with left to right or right to left, go for it. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Left to right. See if I can do it. Okay. Then insert the knife. Trim underneath. Okay, now you end up with this art looking. You need to create both sides underneath each petal here, left and right. Tuck your knife and then carve a petals, tuck under both left and right, trim it off underneath. Okay, now let's go back and trim the top part. Try to trim the bottom, okay? Not trim the top too much because you're gonna need a lot of space to work with on your second layer. Open up the bottom part here, the gap, to expose the beautiful layer that you just create. Okay, see there? See how the waving? Now, what we need is trying to create a petals on your second layer. In between that, you're gonna cut straight across. Let me change to this knife here. cutting straight across. Almost to the bottom, okay? Half, and then halfway down, and then trim a little gap to open up the space here. Again, instead of butting two in together, you move tiny bit so they overlap. This one overlap that one, so you go ahead and cut a section. Again, this side, same thing. If I cut 4, that'll be too large, so I'm gonna make it 5, and then small petals here. Okay, let me trim the inside, open up the gap so you guys can see better here. You always clean up the center to go back where you start with, round shape. Okay. So this is what you end up with. Okay. Now, I'm gonna start with my first section here that I cut. I'm gonna roll the edge of this section. You can go from inside out or outside in, it's up to you. Okay? You can do it like this, but I'm not comfortable with like that, okay? You can do it like this. Then you're gonna roll the inside petals downward, kind of create a lips of the petals here. Okay, let me go ahead and do all at once, whereby you can see the picture better. Roll the edge on both sides. Roll the lips of each section from the inside outward. You see the start take shape? Okay. Continue. One last one here. I hope I'm not going too fast for you guys. For those just join in, be patient, okay? And for those that's already in advanced class, then you will see what I'm doing here. Now, you see there? Let me put the knife down. See? They create like a lips that forming. The petals start forming. Okay, and on the side. Now, you can start anywhere you want, but if you start with the first one, then you will be uniform and it's gonna take shape better. But if you make mistake, you can start somewhere different section is okay. You will understand why. But if you try to go back and remember which piece that you cut first, that's what you should start with, okay? That means is this one here. So I'm gonna take the knife, tuck the knife underneath here, and start carving the lips of the rose and then scoop cut outward on both ends here. Can you see? Can you see their lips? Okay. So you open up and cut it down. Again, make sure they overlap each time you cut, okay? This one, first one, second one, you gotta overlap by tucking the knife inside and then scoop cut and then swing it out so they curve outward. Okay. Outward. See there? Continue. The larger the lips of the petals you create, the flower, it will roll up more. It will bend down more to look more realistic, so like the petal is rolling or curving. See there? Continue on. So this last one, it had to be tucked on both ends. Okay, did you guys see that? See how it start to take shape here? Now I'm gonna go ahead and start on our third layer. Make sure you trim this circle inside here very good and open up the gap here so you start on second layer. You will see better. The petal will show up more. Okay, I will start in between there. Halfway from this petal to halfway of that petal is one petal. Thin slide. Trim underneath. Can you see there? Okay, second, thin slice, halfway, slant your knife and trim it off. Continue, overlap, thin slice. trim it underneath. One last one here. Okay, see there? Now I'm gonna trim the inside and lower at the same time, lower the center. To represent that our petal is not quite, this layer not quite open up yet. Okay. Again, in between, you're gonna cut a curvy petals. Now when you get to the center here, don't focus on how many petals you have. You start off with 5, it doesn't mean you're gonna have 5 at the center, okay? Because the detail start to get lost, so that means it gets smaller. You need to reduce or carve whatever it look good to your piece. It doesn't have to be the same number. See, I had 4 here. You will continue carving until you run out of space in the inside. One more cut. Okay, voila, finished. Let me clean up some scrap here. Okay guys, here it is. I hope you enjoyed the little short techniques here. See there? Look at the side. Look at the side. Pretty beautiful carving. It might be difficult to explain here because it's hard to see on the camera at night, and with the white color here, you see, it look like garnish. Okay, you can call it a garnish or a rose or whatever, okay, but I call it a rose because the petal is rolling outward or rolling down. And if you don't want it white, you can color them, soak it in the food coloring, you know, pink, red, yellow. So I hope you enjoyed this technique with me, how to create this lovely rose carving here. This one I have cut it earlier. It's kind of little bit brown looking here. This is very fresh here. So you have enjoyed this Radish Rose Carving. Thank you for watching, guys. Take care and stay safe. Keep on carving. I will see you guys next time. Bye bye. Take care. สวัสดีค่ะ everyone. Okay, everyone. I have color the roses that we carve, so you can see the better how it look here. This from the white color. Then I give it a little color here to create that different color, and I use the food color, liquid food color, and use the brush and lightly brush it on the surface of the flower here. So, and I carve the leaf of the cucumber, so you can set up a garnish on a platter or a plate just like this, so you can see better here. Let's see, take a look. See there? See how the petals are forming? Might see better from giving a little color into the flower here. See there? Okay. Give it a try, see how you like this technique from me to you. Thank you for watching, and stay safe, you guys. If you like this video, please keep the thumb up and subscribe to my channel so you will be notified on my next video. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye bye. Thank you. Oops. สวัสดีค่ะ everyone.